Hello, as I said, I would be doing a review of the NECA Hellraiser Series 2 Butterball figure, and so, here it is. Okay. The packaging is pretty much, this is one of the figures that, comes with a part of the Pillar of Souls from the interesting Hellraiser 3 movie. That means it sucked. Not really, actually. I thought most of the Hellraiser movies were good. Other than maybe 6 and 7. Actually, I never even finished watching 7. I just got, like, sick of it as soon as they were, like, saying that, like, the whole Hellraiser thing was real, and they had, like, the computer game based off of it, and Pinhead was randomly killing people. Whatever. The Hellraiser movies are really weird. But, anyway. So, here we have Butterball. And, yeah. So, on the back we got a picture of Butterball, and has a little thing here, which is probably more information than I actually ever even wanted to know about the character Butterball. Okay, so it says Laszlo was a despicable character in life. His glutton for dark sin and perverse pleasure guided him like a moth to the flame that is the Lament configuration, but with its opening came an unimaginable pain, and a life of servitude as one of the Cenobites. But with his eyes soon sewn shut, tormenting him further, denying him his sights that he would enjoy so much. So I take it he was a very, like, I guess that means that he liked to watch a lot of perverted stuff or something like that. But whatever, I have no idea. I really don't know much about Butterball. I just wanted to get him to go with Pinhead. And what I really want to get is Chatterer. I always thought he was, like, really cool. But I take what I find. He comes with an alternate head, and I guess I'll get into all of that more with... Okay, so here we have Butterball out of the package. First of all, when getting him out of the package, be careful not to hold him from behind and press here, because these lovely little fish hooks are very fragile. Those are fragile. Do not touch. And anyway, I would say this is a pretty good figure. Well, I mean, from what I can remember, it looks pretty much like him. Articulation, he's got, yay, ball-jointed arms. Even though he really doesn't need ball-jointed arms, I wish Pinhead had Pinhead was the one with ball-jointed arms, but just gotta live with what we get. Swivel elbow, swivel wrist, same on this side. And that's pretty much it for articulation, other than his head, which turns from side to side. And speaking of his head, he also comes with a alternate head. Here, I'll get that on him. It's pretty much just him with his sunglasses off. Oops. Oh! And why, look at that, I just broke the little thing on the back of this one's head. Yeah, you gotta be very careful with these things. Stupid mini fishhooks. And joints getting in. There we go. I really don't think that he looks that great without the sunglasses on, but there are some people who might want him without them. Just as an interesting thing about the sculpt of his head, he's got his tongue sticking out slightly, and his mouth is at a really bizarre, yeah, just kind of weird looking. This guy's got more rolls than a pastry factory on his neck. Let's see, how many chins does this guy have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why, 8 chins? Well, isn't that just magical? How does he do it? I mean, I don't even think Garfield has done that. Oh wait, yeah, there is one comic where Garfield does prove that he can't have 8 chins. But either way, that is completely irrelevant. Anyway, onto the sculpt. I'm going to pop this head off because I do believe it is ugly. Not that I think his other head is necessarily pretty, but it is an improvement. Actually, let's just talk about accessories. Okay. Well, I think this guy is more into a little bit more manacle torture devices than Pinhead is. Okay, so in package he comes holding this little spike thing, and let's see, he also has what looks like a scratch-all of some sort. All of these are removable, it's just they're not necessarily easy to remove. Whatever, I'll just leave them there. He's also got like a random assortment of all sorts of things, little chisels and 2 compasses. I have no idea why he would need compasses, but he does have 2 of them in this little tool belt thing. I do now possibly suspect that this fat blob was in his life, possibly a carpenter of some sort, but that idea is completely irrelevant. So, the sculpt on him is interesting. He's got like a little leather. This piece right here is kind of done in a softer plastic. It's kind of like a little apron type thing. And this is same type of setup as Pinhead. This is rubber. And there are his feet. So, anyway, there is the disgusting rip through his stomach, and on the back of his head here he has this little hook thing which I successfully break. Sure, I'm good at breaking everything on this figure, aren't I? So there's the back. I'm hoping you can see that well. The paint job on him is pretty good. I think the blood could be a tiny bit darker. Just there and there. Myself. So, anyway, there is Butterball. Okay. Please rate, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Below. Right there. Yeah. Comments. Leave them. Oh, I forgot. Never mind about that. The Pillar of Souls is extremely disturbing in many ways. Yeah, you can just look at this and tell it is rather messed up. Rather very messed up. Yeah. But yeah, get all 6 or so pieces and you can build your own little Pillar of Souls. Isn't that pleasant? Well, anyway, that's the end of my review.